Good morning. Today we are going to be doing a 5-minute flow. You can do every single morning as soon as you wake up. This was designed so that you can do it from the comfort of your own bed. If you would prefer to do it on a mat, you totally can, but all of these moves will be accessible from the comfort of your own bed. We will begin sitting up on our mats as if you had just sat up in bed. Take a really deep breath in, bring the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale them back down the spine. Sit tall, feel yourself lengthen through the crown of your head. Take a really deep breath in, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Reach the arms out in front of you with the legs crossed. Take a few deep breaths here. Relax the tension in your neck and your shoulders. Let your heart melt towards the tops of your legs. And then really gently walk the hands over to the left side, keeping this fold. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, fold a little bit more deeply. And then walk the hands over to the right side, lengthening through the sides of the body. And then really softly, we are going to rock forward. So now you're in a little bit of a tabletop on your bed. In this tabletop, the shoulders are stacked over the wrists, the knees are stacked underneath the hips. On the inhale, let the belly drop, let the chest open forwards, gaze comes forward. Exhale, bring the belly button in towards the spine, round the back. And you can rock in little circles here if that feels good. Moving at the pace of your own breath, inhale, let the belly drop, gaze comes forward. Exhale, bring the belly button in towards the spine, rounding the shoulders. Taking a few more cats and cows, inhale, let that back drop. Exhale, bringing it up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, bringing it up. Last one, inhale, drop here. And then instead of bringing the shoulders back up, we're just gonna walk the hands out in front of us, keeping the hips stacked over the knees. Let the heart melt towards the mat. We're just taking a nice deep puppy dog pose here. Option to let your forehead rest on your comforter. And then really gently walk the hands back towards you and bring the hips towards the heels. We're gonna hang out in child's pose for quite a while, but we're gonna have some variations to it. So really gently take a deep breath in, bring that right arm up and overhead. Exhale, thread it through, keeping the child's pose in the bottom half of your body, and then taking a little bit of a twist in the top half. Deep breaths here. If you would like this to be a little bit more engaging, you can also widen your child's pose. So bring the knees out wider, hips towards the heels, and then come into this twist. Just a nice feel-good stretch to get some blood moving through the body before we start our day. Inhale that right arm back up and overhead. Exhale, this time the left hand comes up. Inhale, thread it through the opposite direction. Again, taking that twist. Don't forget to breathe here. Just really gently melting into this upper body twist and opening our hips simultaneously. Then whenever you're ready, inhale, that left arm comes back up overhead. The right arm follows it, reach through the fingertips, exhale the hands down. We're gonna meet in this upright seated position. We're going to take a few twists here and then a few folds. So inhale, both arms come up and overhead. Exhale, the left hand comes down. You bring the right arm across. So you're just taking a little bit of a side bend here. You can take a pretty deep bend in that left arm as you reach through the right fingertips. Inhale, both arms back up to center. Exhale, the right hand comes down this time. Swing over to the right side. Reach through those left fingertips, take that bend in that right arm. Bringing some movement here, come back to center. And we you're going to make it through the rest. Sitting with our legs out in front of us. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips, reaching for the feet. If you're not making it very far, that is totally okay. Root through your hip bones and then just kind of lengthen the back. So we don't want to be super rounded and forcing ourselves this early on in the day. Just a really gentle stretch to warm the legs up. If you are at your feet and you need a little bit more of a push, you can pull the feet towards you and bend the elbows to get a little bit more deeply into this. Don't forget to breathe here. And then really softly come back up to center. We're going to inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. So the right hand comes outside of the left thigh and the left hand comes behind you. Gaze contract towards that left hand. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, think tall. Exhale, twist a little bit more deeply when you have that space. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right this time. You can use your left hand outside of your right thigh to push you a little bit more deeply. Gaze follows over that right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, and then again, exhale, twist a little bit more deeply. Whenever you're ready, really gently come back to center. Knees are going to cross underneath us. Hands can really gently be placed on top of the knees or with the first finger and thumb connecting, creating a little bit of an energetic circle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out of the mouth. Release all of the unnecessary weight you were carrying from yesterday that you woke up with. Spend a moment of holding gratitude for yourself, for showing up for yourself in this way, and finding one other specific thing that you are grateful for that brings you a little bit of joy, a happy thought that can carry you through the day. As the thoughts begin to appear in your mind, let them know that this is your moment of stillness. Take one more deep breath in, fill up the chest and the belly, and one last exhale, sigh it all out. Thank you so much for spending your morning with me on your mat. Let me know what your gratitude intention was so we can kind of compare and contrast and find new things to be grateful for. And also definitely please hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, as it really helps my channel out and supports me. Have an absolutely beautiful, wonderful day. Thanks.